I'm going to tell you something right now that's going to change your dating life and your actual life forever. So back in 2017, I was a guy who was shy, not confident. I wouldn't approach women. I wouldn't talk to women in the right way. I would get friend zoned, all of that. And this concept that I'm about to teach you today is what completely changed my dating life that year and also made my whole life get better, not just my career, my fitness, everything in my life got better just from doing this in 2017. All right, so I woke up one day and I was like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of getting put in the friend zone. I'm tired of, women treating me like I'm not the guy, like I'm not that dude. And so what I did was I made a kind of like a challenge to myself, and I said, I'm going to approach not just women every day, but I'm going to get 6 women's phone numbers every day. And what I learned during this process, because I actually did it, what I learned was repetition is the master of skill. Like repetition is the mother of skill. You do not get good at anything if you don't practice it, right? Kobe Bryant did not get those championships without practicing 3 times a day. Every great athlete practices every single day. And so if there's anything that I'm trying to get good at now, just like now I'm trying to get good at making videos, I do it every single day. And so this same concept I applied back in 2017, and I was getting 6 women's phone numbers every day. Do you understand how quickly it took for me to go from shy and unconfident to a guy that was confident, and not just confident, but going on dates and actually getting what I wanted? It was crazy, night and day response. And so something that I realized over time, because now it's 2024, right, is that there's actually a dating pyramid, right? And so have you ever heard guys who go like, oh, women only go for the top 5% or 15% of guys? Well, that is true. But the thing is that women don't do it based off money, looks, or status. They do it based off your charisma, right? Women do not care about your outcomes in life. They don't care about who you are. They care about how valuable you are. And the value that you have in life to women specifically is based off your charisma, your influence, how many people you know. Because women think in terms of social status. They think in terms of social value. So if you're a man who, when you're one-on-one with a woman, you don't know how to speak, you don't know how to talk very well because you're not used to doing it often with your friends, your family, people that you're around, other women as well, they literally look at you as a less valuable man. They're not going to say anything, but this is why you're not getting second dates. This is why they're not replying to your texts. This is why they don't want to be around you when you're in a party, in the club, whatever it is, because they don't actually think you're valuable. So repetition of conversations, repetition of starting conversations, repetition of phone calls, repetition of all the actual actions that help you have conversations with women that you're actually into are the things that you need to master. Because this is what's actually going to make you more valuable and make you get into that top 5%, top 1% of men. So I look at the dating pyramid like there's 4 rungs to it, right? So at the first level, it's purely about volume, all right? And what I'm telling you guys right here literally changed a man's life, and has changed a lot of men in my program's life, right? So the first rung is all about volume. So I like to do quantifiable metrics. I don't like to really just put things up to chance. And so I think every man should be talking to at least 6 new women a day. For me, what made me really change was getting 6 new women's phone numbers every day. But I think you as a man, if you're talking to 6 new women a day, you are going to get into an abundant state just naturally because you're always going to be talking to new women, right? So how are you going to get 6 new women a day? Wait until the end of this video and I'll tell you exactly how. But 6 new women a day, that's what you need to do to actually put up the amount of shots that is going to make you good at conversational skills, right? So when you have this charisma, when you're able to just flow through conversations, when you always know what to say, women look at you as more valuable. So what happens is that even after you start a relationship, because you have this skill, you still always know what to say, and that leads to you not ever having to deal with divorce, never having to worry about your woman cheating on you, never having to worry about breakups. So this is how valuable of a skill you can get just by going through the first level. Okay, so at the second level, after you master volume and you're talking to 6 women every single day, you've mastered that and you've really gotten good at it. Then comes control. This is where you have to learn how to control your energy, right? So in the first level, we're just building your energy, right? We're repeating the actions over and over. Now what we have to repeat are the right actions. Okay, so this is what really changed for me between 2017 and 2018. First level, I was just going crazy, bro. I was literally just approaching every girl, talking to them crazy, doing whatever I wanted, right? I wasn't really focused on doing things the right way. I wasn't really focused on how they were reacting to what I was saying. I was just doing it, just getting into the habit of repeating the actions. 2018, I got really good at controlling my energy. So what happens is you'll notice at different parts of a conversation what a woman reacts to, whether she gives you her number, how she gives you her number, whether she opts for the Instagram, Snapchat, all of that, right? How to actually set up a date. There's frameworks to go over that, texting, calling, all of that, right? How to actually show up on the date, how to get her to open up to you. All of the little nitty gritty shit that people pass over, but is so important and can fuck up your date, right? I mastered those skills by repeating them over and over. So I would set up dates in the right way. I would go on dates and control my energy as much as possible so then I wouldn't be too forward, right? Scare her away. And over time, after I mastered that, now I have fucking abundance of options. Because not only do I have the volume where I'm actually talking to 6 new women a day, but I actually know how to get them to like me a lot and see me as valuable. Now, this is so key because once you do this, you actually completely have control over your dating life, and women actually start chasing you. Because when they know that you're dealing with other girls, because they can just feel it in your energy, they can feel it in your charisma, and they know that you're doing things the right way, you're always setting up the date the right way, you're always showing up, you're never giving too much out about yourself, you're being super mysterious, you're being super calm, collected. They just want to be around you. They feel like you're a top level man. All right, this is how you can literally change your life in 2 weeks if you just learn that. All right, so once you hop into abundance, which is the third level, here, this is where you really start to focus on the other parts of your life, your career, your social life, your gym routines, all the things that are going to make a woman actually want to be with you long term, right? Now, the goal here is like, this isn't all about women, right? Like, I'm not going and doing the stuff in my career for women. I'm not going to the gym for women. I'm not building my social life for women. But it makes women more attracted to you, right? So all of these things, this is why I say like learning repetition literally feeds into everything else in your life, because that's how it did for me. I have a great body. I have a great social life. I have a great career, all because I learned how to actually apply my energy in the right way. So after you get into abundance, a lot of women are on you. They love you. They want to be with you all the time. Then what happens is, now that you have all of this other stuff in your life maxed out, your career is on point, your fitness is on point, your social life is great, and really meditating is so important. That's what I started doing in 2018 when I really mastered this, right? Because your mindset is on point. You have this flow, this energy about you. Then you step into the highest level, which is power. So this is where you start to get women that you never dreamed possible. You start to really just tap into a whole different level that you've never even seen before. And when I got into this level, I started realizing that, okay, my whole paradigm was shifting. Like, whenever I would think to myself, like before I would go out to a party, I'll be like, I know that I'm going to end up with somebody this night. And I would, right? Every single time, right? Because you literally just have power. Like, you just think of something, you just get it. And so if you want to get to the highest level of the dating pyramid, and at that point start a relationship from a place of abundance rather than lack, you have to master the one skill that comes at the bottom of the pyramid, which is repetition. Most people in the world try to skip this step. Do not be like most people. If you try to skip the volume step, you will literally always wonder for the rest of your life why you're settling with a woman you don't want to be with, why your family life didn't turn out to be how good you want it to be, right? Because you're trying to skip the step that is the hardest to do, which is talking to 6 new women every day, right? Do you think Kobe skipped practice in the gym every day? Do you think LeBron is skipping practice? No, because they understand that the foundation of what makes them great is the repetition of the skill that makes them great. So the repetition of the skill for you is starting conversations, carrying conversations, right? approaching women out in public, setting up your dating app profile, setting up your Instagram, right? Your Instagram, your social life, going to events, all of it is tailored, like forget the actual words, all of it is tailored for you to actually meet people and start conversations with them, to meet new people, because that reflects in your energy. Even when you're in a relationship, you're going to need to have things outside of her, right? You need to have friends, you need to have hobbies, a great life. So all of this is tailored towards the repetition of those skills. Now, I was telling you guys about how you need to talk to 6 new women every day. Now, how do you do that? For me, when I had the time back in 2017, I just would approach women, right? So I worked at a job where there would be women who came in, so I would approach women every day. I would go to the beach after that. On the weekends, we would go out to events, things like that. But if you don't have the time, if you're working 9 to 5 every day, and on the weekends, you probably don't have the time because of errands, things like that, well, this is the time for you to actually set up your Instagram to have 6 new women coming to you. So the way you do that is by turning your page into a professional page, boosting your posts, and putting it to your desired age range of women in your city. I have guys literally around the world doing this and getting dates just by following that simple strategy. So if they can do it, if they can do it all the way in Saudi Arabia, you can do this as well. All right, you can get 6 new women coming to your profile every day and you start conversations with them. Now, if you have the time, I would encourage every man when you're at the gym, grocery store, everything like that, to approach women and just get used to having conversations and being awkward and getting used to that vibe, because you're never going to start, or you're never going to go on a date and have fun if you don't know how to start a conversation with a woman in person. All right. So other than that, if you want me to help you with this, if you want me to apply our strategy for you and get women coming to your Instagram profile, DM me on IG the word plan, and we'll brainstorm a plan together that we can implement for you for free. Other than that, I would say just apply this, just repeat the actions over and over. You will get good. I literally went from a guy who was shy, unconfident, didn't even like talking to women, right, to a guy that literally has gotten so many women that I don't even fucking think about it anymore. Like, I never have to think about what I'm doing, like whether I'm doing it right, all of that, because I mastered repetition. So repetition is so key. It's the thing that completely changed my dating life and my life in general, and it's what's going to change yours as well. All right, thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys on the next one.